Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk Unplugged, where we dive into the fascinating world of technology, tools, and trends shaping our digital landscape. I'm your host, and today we have a really cool topic lined up: Repomix, a tool that aims to simplify how we interact with our code repositories, especially when working with AI. So let's jump right in. Imagine you have a massive code base. Maybe it's full of thousands of files, with configurations, documentation, and even dependencies scattered all over. Now, think about trying to take all that and provide a succinct package to an AI model, like a large language model or LLM. Sounds like a daunting task, right? Well, that's where Repomix comes in. Repomix, which was previously known as Repopack, allows you to pack your entire repository into a single file that's friendly for AI consumption. This means that you can effectively feed your codebase to an LLM without the hassle of managing each file or folder one by one. It's kind of like packing for a trip. You wouldn't take everything you own, right? Instead, you'd choose the essentials, making it easier to carry. Repomix helps distill your repository down to what's really important for the AI to understand. Now, you might wonder, how exactly does this work? Well, Repomix intelligently analyzes the structure of your repository and compiles the necessary components into one seamless package. This involves not just bundling the code, but also taking into account dependencies, configurations, and perhaps even relevant documentation. So we're really talking about a holistic approach here, making life easier not just for programmers, but also for the models that strive to learn from the code. And this brings me to an interesting point: the rising significance of AI in software development. As developers, we are continuously seeking ways to optimize our workflows, right? With tools like Repomix, we're not just speeding up the process, we're opening the door to so much more, potentially enabling AI to assist in coding, debugging, or even generating new features based on the existing code. It's like having a backup engineer who knows your project inside out. Now, let's delve a little deeper. What kind of scenarios would benefit from using Repomix? Imagine you're working on an open source project or collaborating with a team that's distributed across different regions. You need to share your project with someone who maybe doesn't have access to your entire setup. By utilizing Repomix, you can seamlessly package your repository and share that single file, just like sending a zip file instead of asking your colleague to dig through multiple folders. It's a game changer. And for those of you wondering about the implications, think about how this can transform the future of coding. Having AI-friendly repositories could lead to smarter coding assistance, better bug detection, and possibly even predictive coding capabilities, where an AI could suggest whole blocks of code based on your existing patterns. It's exciting, isn't it? Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking question. As AI tools continue to evolve, what role do you think human developers will play? Will we become more like conductors, orchestrating the tech? Or will we risk becoming obsolete? Thank you for joining me today on Tech Talk Unplugged. I hope you found our discussion about Repomix enlightening and that it sparks some ideas for how you might utilize it in your projects. Until next time, keep exploring, keep coding, and as always, stay curious.